Hey Callie, and welcome back. So yeah, as the title says, I think we might have been robbed, and there's a good reason why we always go south. There's a good reason why we always go back to the areas that we frequent. It's because we move with the seasons, as true nomadic people used to, and basically we move with the seasons for our forageables and our food. Well, this year we've come back to a certain area, and Tara's still looking. Yeah, we've been robbed. We have been robbed because I've just seen a big bit of a tree falling down as well. We brought you here before, but back in the October time, look at that, big bit of the trees falling off down on the floor here. But I mean, we've been in this rough area for, well, since about late September, October time, and I'll put up a photo on the screen here. That was from back in October.
A particular forageable that we always love to indulge in when we come this way, and usually, I'm not joking, this entire woodland is absolutely heaving.
Yeah.
With those little mushrooms.
I mean, these little yellow legs, we can pick probably about 2 kilos in about half an hour.
Yeah.
You know, to show you sort of like what the haul is that we get. And yeah, so we've been around here, yeah, since late September, October time. And so that picture you just saw was from back in October 2 years ago. You know, 25th of October. So, but
and those yellow legs are quite hardy. I mean, they'll really withstand some frost. So
yeah,
they can freeze and defrost and refreeze repeatedly over and over again, and they're still good enough to eat.
Yeah.
So they're very hardy mushrooms. It don't matter how often we frequent this patch, there's none.
None at all. And it's really strange. I mean, I'm going to set up the trail cam. I've got to pick up some batteries from inside of town. Look, there's dog. I've got to pick up some batteries from a town that we're close to, and hopefully, yeah, put them in the trail cam and see what happens. I want to know what's stealing our food, because, I mean, here you go, here's a bit of a video. This is, yeah, there's activity here, so it's squirrel and deer that you can see from those marks. But yeah, man, it's just like, we're constantly looking and there's nothing, absolutely nothing. It's so strange, especially for us, you know.
Found that looks like bread rolls hanging off the tree.
Tara's found some bread rolls apparently hanging off a tree. Oh, look at that, yeah.
They look like bread rolls. I think they're the start of the hoof fungus.
Yeah, look at that. It's like the start of the hoof fungus, I think, but they look like bread rolls, right? Tara's always the one finding the decent food around here, eh? But yeah, there's just been a lot of activity, and I want to know what's been eating our food, because we are inherently like stealing their food, but it's our food too, right?
That begs the question, doesn't it? Because each year that we've been in this patch to forage for the mushrooms, like I say, the whole floor is absolutely smothered in them.
Yeah.
And we've never overpicked because we can only really keep what we can eat, right? So it's really weird that just this one time, the whole patch is barren.
Yeah.
It's just a bit weird. And I'm thinking it's a couple of things it could be, right? It's either critters have got to them before we have, or maybe there's something, what would you say, the climate-wise, like is there a reason the mycelium's not produced them this year? Or have we got a commercial forager on our hands? 'Cause I'm telling you now, to pick all these is definitely a commercial effort.
Yeah, I mean, Tara's right there. So apparently this year is a mast year for trees. That's why it's produced all the loads and loads and loads of fruit, nuts, you know, all that sort of jazz. But typically they've been really small, but produce lots. Whereas any other year they produce big fruits, but not as much. So is it an environmental thing? I mean, if there's any environmentalists out there, or dendrologists or anything like that, let us know down in the comments. Or if you're just avid, you've been outdoors for years like us, and you've seen these changes happening, yeah, let us know down in the comments. Be really interested. What's it like in your area, you know? Because it is a fair point. The weather's been extremely wet. It's been extremely wet, and then it frosted for a bit, and then it's wet again, and all the winds that we've had, yeah, the trees have just dropped like mad. So I'm wondering, maybe is it the leaf litter's too thick, so the mycelium can't get the sun, it can't get the heat as much. I don't know, let me know. But yeah, we're going to look around another little area. We're in the woodland next door, but yeah, I think it's wise just to have a look around, isn't it?
Well, you never know. I mean, we've got a couple of other spots that there possibly are some winter mushrooms in, so we'll go and check those out.
Yeah, I think so. Yeah, it's just a bit of a, yeah, it kind of kicks you in the teeth, because the main thing is, because we're nomadic and we move the seasons for our foraging, we know if we don't get paid by YouTube, or the odd jobbing dries up, you know, it's been raining, clients are going, it's wet, you know, we don't need you this week. Okay, fair enough. It's cool because we've got our kitchen, we've got our shop, the larder, as Tara says. Yeah, we've got all of that. And this year we haven't. But don't worry, we're not begging. We've got money. It's just trying to save on places where you don't want to spend money. Someone said to us before, why don't you sell the mushrooms that you pick? And we were like, so we're going to pick the mushrooms to sell the mushrooms to get money to then buy mushrooms. But, you know, it's one of those things. But some people just don't understand. They think it's like a commercial, or we're just trying to make money. Why make money when we can pick our food?
Yeah. Also, they're quite a delicacy, those mushrooms, the little yellow legs. And we think, well, it's not very often we get to eat like kings and queens.
No.
So make the most of it, eh?
Yeah, yeah. Right, well, let's go and have a look in this other woodland and see if there's any yellow legs in there. Because when we done our members video, if you remember, well, we only had like a handful of these mushrooms. So I'm hoping that either the hedgehog mushrooms are out so we can get something, or these yellow legs, because they're our favourite. And we also picked for a friend of ours. He said, oh, Mod. And I'm like, what, Jim? What, Jim? What do you want, Jim? And he's like, yellow legs. I want yellow legs. They're bloody lovely. I was like, right? They're my best tasting mushroom. My favourite is the penny bun. But yeah, get in now. But yeah, the yellow legs are definitely number one on my list. So yeah, let's go and have a look. Well, on our way there, we found some mushrooms, but not the ones we're looking for. Isn't that cool? All the way up.
That's awesome. Can I touch them?
Tara wants to touch them.
Oh, they feel so nice.
Are they the start of turkey tail? We'll find out when it starts getting a bit colder and they start drying out. Go, babe, go! Oh, you!
Yeah, I've got it.
Oh, there's a whole bankment here, isn't there? Oh. Right. So yeah, this is another sign of what's been eating our food. You see where Tara is? Well, there's also another track that goes that way. Now, if you follow these tracks and you have a look, and look at that, it's going all the way down through there, all the way down, all the way round through there, all the way over there. And I think because of all this mess here, I think the deer are finding it hard this year too. I think they're finding it super hard. It's been a strange year. It's been a strange couple of seasons. It's been a strange year all in all, hasn't it? But yeah, I think everything's just struggling to find food and forage and everything else. Oh yeah, I cut my hair for a change. I said I was going to do it in the last video, didn't I? Yeah, one of those things. Me little hair clippers. They tell you what, those little hair clippers we have, they hold their charge really bloody well. They're alright, aren't they? So I was going, yeah. Come to another area that we used to pick, that we took our members to last time, just checking around the area. Tara's found a bit of hairier mushroom there, slap bang in the middle of the screen.
When you look above, you can see it's a real cone.
Definitely a hairier, or is it something of a...
No, it's a hairier. I think it's part of the jelly ear family, if you like.
Part of the jelly ear family.
Yeah.
Ooh. whilst I'm whacking the microphone all over the place.
Not edible.
The jelly here is apparently though, because who was it that done a video? Home is where our heart is the channel. Go check them out. They're bloody awesome people. You really are great people. Yeah, the jelly ears go well in soups and stews, and they're also like anti-radiation. So I guess if you're having radiation therapy and you're getting the sickness and stuff like that, allegedly they're good for that sort of thing. So yeah, just spotted some hedgehog mushrooms, so at least we're not completely out. But yeah, these yellow legs we're looking for, and obviously down here they've yeah, the deer, they've been digging.
Lots of random lichen on the floor as well, which is a telltale sign that the deer are...
Yeah, Tara's just saying there's lots of random lichens on the floor. Let's have a look, Bo. And yeah, the deer typically take those off the trees and they just munch on it and yeah, bed in and all sorts of stuff. But yeah, some hedgehog mushroom over here. Look, you see these tracks going to it as well, like running along here. Yeah, they want their food. And obviously you can tell it's not a small animal because this is a normal highway. So the deer have walked up to here. You see the slot marks there, and then slots there and there. But what they do is they catch their feet on logs like this, or their claws, as they're walking over, and they take the moss with them. So it's always a sure sign, an indicative sign of follow nature. Nature will show you where food is, and that's what we like to do. So coming over here, these are probably gone because they're not eating. Yeah, there you go. But you can see the bite marks out of them. They have been eating them, but these are, yeah, too wet, too far gone, slimy and grimy. Yeah, look at this. Should have a bit of water in that. Yeah, look at that, absolutely saturated with water. But if you can find them in good nick, really good mushroom, the hedgehog. Yeah, brilliant mushroom. Tara's over there with dog, trying to see if she can find some yellow legs. And so yeah, the deer have come up to here and had a little bit of a munch when it was dry, no doubt. And also, see, one of the other things is red squirrels, for instance. They're really good at drying out mushrooms up in the trees. So you'll usually find like a holly like this, and there'll be a mushroom just placed on the top. Well, that's what red squirrel do. But because the UK is predominantly owned by the American greys now, yeah, it's a little bit harder because they just eat everything. But you'll usually find like areas like this, and they'll just sit on the log and throw their crap. But again, more of these mushrooms, the hedgehog fungus. So what we like to do usually when we're picking them is tap them and then literally pull them out of the ground like animals do. And what you're looking for is those spines, and those spines are really good. A lot of people say take them off. We say keep them on because they act as there's basically a stock, a thickening agent, and you get that real thick, rich sort of stewy soups or broths and stuff like that with it. So yeah, absolutely fantastic, brilliant mushroom. It's just all the rain we've had, it hasn't been great. I'm coming down here because yellow legs typically, they like beach and they like embankments, so they like water, they like the cold, they're hardy, you know, they're great mushrooms. But I tell you what, yeah, I mean, if we didn't have if we didn't have money, this would be a real dire situation. But we do have money, and there are other forageables out here if we so wish, but we don't need to at the moment. And yeah, just having no luck. And what I'll do is, if you stay to the end of this video, you'll see a couple of images that I've taken of yellow legs. They're so beautiful, so pretty. Yeah, they're just great. Any luck?
Joy. No, nothing. Barren.
Barren.
So I guess this leaves us with an empty foraging bag.
Yeah.
Maybe it's time for some civvy foraging. Let's hit the shops.
Oh yeah, they hit the shops. I was just about to say, what's civvy foraging, babe? Oh jeez. Wow.
Shopping basket to hand.
Yeah. But yeah, it is one of those things. I mean, oh yeah, look. See, is another little telltale sign. See that there? I mean, it might look like just a bit of dirt to you, but this is where a deer has slept. Can you see that there? And I can't remember what it's called. I think it's like a couch. I think it's a couch when deer are actually sleeping. Now, the reason I know this is deer, look at this. So, you've got the front bit. I'll zoom out for you. You've got the front bit there, and then you've got a leg there, and a leg there, well, a hoof, where it's bent down and folded its legs underneath to curl up for the night. So, you'll see them going backwards. You see that? It's going in that way, and that one's going in that way. Yeah? And then its back legs, there'll be one here. You see that slight impression? Yeah? And then the other one is around here where this leaf is led down, flattened, and it's come across around that way. So it's curled up nice and lovely in this little spot. And do you know what the sad thing is? Yeah, you've seen it. That. Balloons and countryside crap, well, not even countryside crap, is it? It's people crap, it's human crap, it's us, it's society. You know, that helium balloon's gone up, it's clearly popped in the trees in a storm or something like that, and it's just littering our woodlands. It's not nice, it's not clever, but what are you going to do, eh? So yeah, the deer print is literally next to the balloon. Not nice, I don't like it. But I'm thinking this could be a solitary deer, maybe a young buck that's been pushed out, because there's only one couch. I think it's called a couch, I think that's what they're called. But if not, I'll leave it up on the screen just to rectify my rectal screw up, right? But yeah, so we're going to do a bit of urban foraging now, I think, and yeah, we'll see you back at home, let you know what we got. And yeah, if you do want to see anything specific, you know, let us know. Let us know what you want to see, what you want to hear. Do you want again more day in the life of? And
Providing it's not yellow legs.
yeah, not yellow legs. But yeah, do you want to see more in the day in the life of? You know, we don't like to do our struggle videos because struggle videos, they pull on the heartstrings of others.
Yeah.
And you're like, oh, they're there. And all of a sudden they do really good in views because they want to see, or you want to see us in our hard times. But
if we show you our struggles, it's usually once we've got over it.
yeah,
Put it that
yeah,
way.
always. I mean, like the destitute video, for instance, you know, we'd already been paid. A lot of people got confused, and I don't know, you can take a horse to water and all that jazz. So you can give them all the information prior to the event happened, but we've already been paid. I don't think people really understood the style in which that was done. Open up with something great, grandiose, we got paid, we were getting food, we got money from YouTube. And yeah, so we don't like to put on false pretenses or just do it for the clickbaited views.
Harp on.
And harp on for the heart on, you know. People do wear their hearts on a sleeve, some of them. People are very generous and kind, but some people take advantage of that, and yeah, there's a market for it, you know. Same as when you've always asked us, you know, oh, what's the scary things you've seen out in the woods? Are there any ghost stories? You know, is there anything scary? Have you seen and heard stuff? No, we haven't. I mean, we're in a woodland that we had a weird experience with floating lights and stuff, but it can be explained logically. And our scary moments, I suppose, when stags are outside the tent, and you're like, oh shit, you know.
Boulders are rolling down the mountain in a storm.
Yeah, the boulders, and yeah, that was a scary moment in Wales. Yeah, it's, you know, we don't have scary stuff, and we're not going to do English woodman clickbaited stuff. Sorry, English woodman, but Yeah, it's just one of those things. I mean, if you've caught an entity on camera, fair play to you. I hope you make lots of money out of it. If you're going to pull on the heartstrings of others and show them how bad your life is and things are breaking, things need replacing, then yeah, good luck to you. But yeah, we just don't. We're just realists.
We're the sort that once it's broken and we've fixed it, then we'll tell you and show you how we've done that. We prefer to have the remedy and the solution rather than the drama and the problem.
Yeah,
you know.
Yeah. Oh, going on about solutions and problem solving, Carl Pidduck. Go check his channel out.
Oh God, that was hilarious this morning.
Yeah, it's a brilliant video, Carl. Kyle, I keep calling you Carl. Kyle. Yeah, it's a brilliant video. Your pooch swinging on that rope swing was just priceless.
Oh, he was determined, weren't he?
Yeah, but yeah, check out Kyle's channel. He's got himself a car now. He's been on the Isle of Skye. He's been up the NC 500 in Scotland. Yeah, man, that just shows the adaptability. He's got skills in the outdoor environment, which is what we were kind of looking at, and we're like, yeah, he's got skills. You've got skills, Carl.
Yeah.
Kyle.
Love that close he got to that deer with the potato.
Trying to hand feed the stag with a tato. Yeah, that was priceless. So yeah, go and check it out. Good laugh, Kyle. If you see this video, good on you. Well done for getting the car. You know, at least you're showing your adaptability. You're not cooking in your car. You're going into the woods and things like that on roadside.
It's a very flexible approach. We've, yeah, I mean, it's impressive. You know, you seem to be able to pull off all sorts of different situations quite well. So
yeah,
good on you, man.
Just be careful of the whiskey and the keys.
Oh yeah.
I saw in one of, I saw in somebody else's videos somewhere that somebody was shouting you out, saying about your keys. Don't keep them inside the car. You'll get busted. But that's your life, you to figure out.
Yeah.
Keep up the good work. And yeah, Kelly, let's take you back home and we'll show you our urban foraging. There you go, this is weird. Daffodils. Daffodils at this time of year. I mean, I'm just wondering, I swear daffodils are supposed to come out in February, March, April, Easter time, right? I mean, Tara's just found some more over here. Look at that. This is crazy. Yeah, look at that. Daffodils starting to pop up.
They go all the way through there, look.
Wow. So yeah, I think let us know. Bit strange, and this is what I'm saying. Well, this is what we're saying mainly, isn't it?
Nature's confused.
Is it nature's confused, like Tara's just said, or is it? I don't know. It's strange, and it's not global warming. At least I don't think so. I'm no Greta, but who would want to be, eh? I don't know. Let us know what you think. It's odd. Anyway, let's keep going into town, eh?
2 hours later.
We're finally back home and in, so I can start getting my hat changed.
Get the coat off.
Yeah, Tara's got hers on. Right, daylight robbery now. So not only is our food being robbed, but we're getting robbed by co-op.
Well, almost.
Yeah.
Show you something.
I mean, we've always said that co-op, I mean, we call them rip-off. We're going to rip-off. Right, smoke.
2 smoked mackerel.
Yeah, right.
That's reduced. We, I kid you not, per pack, £4.50. We worked it out for 2 of these packs that we got. We would have been paying £9 for that, for the full price.
£9. Obviously, it's £2.67 plus £2.67, so I don't know, £5 cent, whatever. I'm not a mathematician.
But we're thinking it's Friday, and as they're on a reduce, Fishy Friday.
Fishy Friday. Something's fishy about the bloody price, I'll tell you that.
So we had to work out what we're going to do with our Fishy Friday.
Yep.
So we've got a box of eggs, because I love fried egg with my mackerel,
yep.
especially smoked mackerel. Can't go wrong with some tomatoes, right?
They're on vine midi tomatoes.
Yeah, do you know something? If they're not on the vine, tomatoes don't taste of anything
Not these
nowadays,
days, no.
do they? They're so watery.
Yeah.
And the only way you can get a flavour with them is if you get them already on the vine.
Yep, so not bad. The reason we're talking quite loud is we're in an area that is unregistered land again, so but we know this area, so we can be quite loud. That's why we can't show you where we are.
Oh, do you know what? I'm not keen on economy bread at all. In fact, most shop bought bread is just awful, isn't it? Apparently, they do so much to the flour that there's real no nutritional value to it at all.
And apparently in white bread, they use the same chemicals they use to make the white bread from the bleaching in that is the same chemicals they used in the MK Ultra.
Yeah, so we're losing our minds.
Yeah, we're going mad.
We figure we'll stick the mackerel and the egg and the tomato all in some bread. Just get that down as well.
Yeah.
Awesome.
Be cool. Anyway, Cully, it's been a pleasure having you here as always. And
You're forgetting something.
oh yeah.
You forgot the most important bit.
Well, because we said thanks to the buy us a coffee or buy us a beer lot,
Money well spent.
it's not going to waste. So really, again, thank you. We really appreciate it. Absolutely awesome. And yeah, let us know in the comments what you think about all this weird. We said to these people in the co-op, we went, oh, guess what we saw today?
Oh, the look
Daff.
on their face.
Yeah,
They were like,
they're
what?
like daffodils.
You can see them scratching their head trying to think, like, what
It's
month
like
are we
monkey
in?
moment. Ooh, ooh, ooh. You know, like what? Yeah, daffodils this
Yeah.
time of year.
Yeah, almost flowering, aren't they?
Yeah.
Well, you can see in the video, you've got
Yeah.
little... Whatever. It's a mad, mad time. Mad, mad world.
Yeah, and stay tuned as well because
Oh, yeah.
we have been testing out our gear.
Made a little investment recently, haven't we?
Yeah, well, we used a bit of work money and we bought some thermometers. So what we're going to do is prove to you guys that we know what we're talking about when we say stay in a woodland, not out in the fields or going for those nice fancy views. Yeah, stay tuned for that video because we're going to put our money where our mouth is, literally.
Yeah. And we're going to see what the difference is in temperature as well, because that would be quite interesting. A lot of the time, you're not sure, like, if it's just in your head and it's a psychological thing or if it's reality. Well, we've been playing around with these and wow.
Yeah.
Like, wow.
Yeah.
Watch this space. It's a very interesting look at it.
Hit that notification bell and subscribe. Follow along because this year, this winter, when it comes, when it hits, I'm fed up of seeing these videos. Winter's here, winter's here.
Or you need a fire.
Yeah.
We're going to show you that we don't
The
need
reason
a fire.
we don't need a fire, and you know these things. Yeah, these are the reasons. I'm just going to prove to you. We have got two, and that one's got a hook on.
So we've got one for in the tent and one for wherever else we want to put it.
Anyway, stay tuned for that one, and thanks for being here as always. And until next time, happy hopping.